G'day mate, old Dingo Jack here, and I just flew into the beautiful foggy soggy island of England. So rejoin me tomorrow as we go to the British countryside where I'll be helping the residents there. Old Dingo Jack is always here to help. G'day mate, old Dingo Jack here, and I'm in the countryside of the beautiful island of England. Now I know what you're thinking. Why England? It's not a very wild place, Dingo. Well, you're right, but today's episode is on invasive species.
Oh, what's an invasive species?
Ah, glad you asked, mate. An invasive species is an animal that's not native to the area, that's been introduced here, and is more aggressive than the native species and tends to take over, evicting the less aggressive native species. So today, we're examining the grey squirrel. Now this squirrel was adopted here in the early 1800s, brought over by man to England. And it's not native here, and it's caused a real problem where we're going to go into town, and we're going to see a woman by the name of Miss Elsie. Now she's got a severe infestation of squirrels, and we're going to take care of it for her. G'day!
Dingo Jack!
G'day,
Good day.
Old Dingo Jack here, and I'm in Cardiff, Wales in England, and today I'm talking to Mrs. Smythe, and she's got a horrible grey squirrel infestation.
I do.
Now, why don't you tell me the details in the studio audience here about the severity of this grey squirrel infestation?
It is quite severe. I have no flower beds left. They've ripped them all out. They've even gone into the bird feeders, and now I'm working on the bird feeders themselves. And worst of all, I can live without my bird feeders and my flower beds. But really, it's my beloved British red squirrel they're pushing away. What am I going to do, Dingo Jack?
Well, you know, that does sound very severe, and I'm sorry to hear that, but Dingo Jack is here, and I do have a method for taking care of these animals for you.
I would love to hear that.
Okay, well, I'm going to use a Turkish method. Now, back in the war, what the Turks did is they used to hang their enemies' corpses over a fence and publicly execute them in front of everybody in order to completely demoralize the enemy.
That sounds a bit rash, don't you think?
Well, let's not forget, these are Americans we're dealing with here.
Indeed.
Now, these are the guys that defeated your country in the height of its power. They took all of your tea, dumped it over into the ocean. Let me show you how to get Australia on these blokes. Now, let me show you how to get Australia on these blokes. There he is, right there. Got him. Well, that was a perfect shot with my boomerang. Now, to give poetic justice, I'm going to execute him, English style, with the famous English long bar. Sorry. Well, since this doesn't seem to be working, I think I'm going to have to pull out old Huevos Grande. Doing it right, mates. This is Huevos Grande. This will be able to take him out, no problem. Well, I hated to do it. It was a nasty job, but I had to publicly execute this American grey squirrel in sight of all of his colleagues. Now my job is done here. Hopefully, Miss Elsie will have an easier time dealing with this infestation.
What's an invasive species?
You gotta say it with that laugh.
You guys look ridiculous.
I know. Let me show you how to get Australia on these blokes. There he is, right there. Got him. Oh, you poured all of your tea over. See? He already makes me laugh. He gives me stupid looks on his face. Okay, go. Now you see. I knew you were going to go on that one. There's one right now. Yeah. He's whizzing in my yard. Get him on the boat. Show you how to get Australia on these mites. Man, my whole backyard just smells like dog crap. I hate it.